in for the birds and the scientists. Because as our climate changes, these rare, decades-long studies that track exactly how the natural world responds become more important as time goes on. Live Victoria
Coverage
Gill,
through the night
BBC
here on
News,
BBC
White and
One.
Wood.
Hugh Edwards brings us the 2022 local election results.
2, 1, go Vamp, push, QQ.
In all 4 nations of the United Kingdom, the polling stations have been relatively busy, and soon we'll have the voters' verdict. It's the biggest test of public opinion before the next general election, so stay with us for the results. Boris Johnson, voting in Westminster today with the family dog Dylan, has had a testing time with Partygate, the war in Ukraine, of course, the COVID crisis. Does he still have the voters' trust? Does he still have that winning touch? Sir Keir Starmer, voting in North London today, became Labour leader by promising to rebuild the party after the Corbyn years. Last year's council elections were disappointing for Labour, so he needs a stronger showing this year. First Minister of Scotland voting in Glasgow today. The votes will be counted tomorrow in local elections in Scotland and Wales, and the results should be a valuable guide to the state of the parties there. Tomorrow too will bring the verdict of voters in Northern Ireland, where Sinn Féin are hoping to top the poll for the first time in history, giving them the power to nominate a First Minister at Stormont. All that is tomorrow, as I said. Tonight, we have thousands of council seats being fought in England, dozens of local authorities. The counting is already underway, and we have reporters at all the key contests. And we'll be looking in more detail at the results with my colleague Rita Chakrabarti.
And I'm here at the touch screen bringing you all the numbers and results that matter and what they mean.
Election night would not be complete without our Night with the Numbers, Professor Sir John Curtis, who will be ready as ever with his analysis of the results as they come in. And here in the studio, the BBC's Laura Kuenssberg to help us understand what the results mean for the party leaders and their teams. We also have the good company of guests from the political parties here in the studio and at counting centres throughout the UK. We're all standing by for the voters' verdict. So stay with us for Election Night 2022 on the BBC.
And titles running. Stand by those first, 3 out of 4 in so it's a chat with Laura. 3, mix, lower 13, QQ.
Yes, good evening from the BBC's election studio here at New Broadcasting House in London. This will be our base overnight and for much of tomorrow indeed, as we keep tabs on the results coming in from counting centres in England, Wales, Scotland and Northern Ireland. Tonight's results, as I said, all from England. We'll be asking what's been on voters' minds, maybe the cost of living crisis, on a day when the Bank of England raised interest rates again and warned of a possible recession. Maybe it's the Partygate controversy. And to what extent has Sir Keir Starmer turned around Labour's fortunes? Stakes are high for all the party leaders. Laura is here with me, Laura Kuenssberg. What's at stake?
Well, a huge amount, and different things in different parts of the country and different